there's this emerging trend of where you'll just be sitting at home, minding your business, drinking your strungi, and then unapata you're trending on Twitter.
Oh, Lord.
And then you go and check on Twitter, and they say, oh, there's a video of you that has leaked. There's a nude picture of you floating on the internet. And people look for it, and there's nothing. Turns out it's just a rumor, a whole rumor, a very malicious rumor. First, we've seen it with Betty Chalo. I think it was last week.
Yeah, last week.
Last week, she was trending on Twitter. There was this blurred images talking about Betty Chalo uniting Kenyans, because that's how they've coined it now on Twitter. Anytime your lewd, nude pictures, or videos leak on the internet, they say you're uniting Kenyans once again. And it's true, you're uniting Kenyans to come and watch you. Anyway, Betty Chalo did come out and say these are malicious rumors. There's no such video or content of me floating on the internet that's like that. So please disregard. And she was looking into legal strategies to sue the people who came up with these rumors. Ata before to breathe in and breathe out, here comes Azziad. And I saw Azziad, I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday.
Yeah,
she was trending on Twitter.
Oh, okay.
And it was this blurred picture of a girl with blonde braids,
yeah,
who kind of resembled Azziad, and it was a very
basically her titty was out.
Exactly, it was a bedroom video, and people were like, "Oh, Azziad has united the Kenyans once again," and people were saying, "Wow, the travesty, the embarrassment. Where is the link?" So. All we were looking for was the link. However, Azziad came out and said, you know what, that is not me. And she actually came out with a very powerful statement where she said, we should do better, okay? You should be rejoicing in things that make you a better individual rather than rejoicing in things that make you feel like they're going to lead to the downfall of a person. And it was so unfortunate to see how people garnered on the internet and ran very fast to look for something that would bring her down, something that would embarrass her, something, because it's just in the wake of Georgina and her leaked nudes and videos. So people are now looking for content. However, as much as these things are very malicious and they're being put out there and we don't know for what purpose, because if it's clout, who is gaining from this clout? You can't trace to one account where this rumor came from. It's Twitter, okay? We really don't know where it's coming from. So if it's clout, who is it benefiting at the end of the day? It's benefiting the people who are mentioned in said videos. This is why, as much as it's a bad and horrible thing, if it's somebody who's just spreading malicious rumors for no reason, that's horrible. However, I am not putting it past the media teams for the celebrities because,
Do you know?
They've been quiet for a hot minute.
Do you know
So
that
I
is
am not
exactly
putting it past
that is
their
exactly
management.
what I think happened.
Exactly.
Now, I do not
Because Piera was trending yesterday for no apparent reason.
No, let me tell you. I have a very personal experience with our very beautiful lady here, Azziad. This is the first time I'm ever telling this story, and I feel like I'm probably gonna get shamed or something will happen, but it's okay. I remember back in the day when she was just TikToker. Yeah, when she was just Azziad the TikToker, she still hadn't gotten to her millions of followers and whatever, but she was really, really trending with the Utauzana video, right? And I remember she would tag me in almost every picture she posted, all of that. Like, I would constantly be tagged. Back then, I just started my media career as a radio presenter. And all of a sudden, I see her in my DM, and she has this whole story which just doesn't make sense. It was apparently, someone sent them my name, said that they're recruiting for the radio station I was working in, and they were looking they were looking to recruit other people as radio presenters, and she was the one who they were trying to recruit, right? Mind you, this is a picture of me that has been taken off of my social media and is being sent to her, saying apparently we're recruiting and I'm the person who is in charge of the recruitment and all of that. And in my mind, I'm just like, She starts getting screenshots and she sends me those screenshots. But the question's always been, why are the screenshots? I am a Kenyan. I have never left this country. Why can't you put it? First of all, the name that they used was wrong. That was definitely not my name, right? So she says, oh no, this person said it was you, but they used a different name. And the number was also not a Kenyan number, right? And in my mind, I'm just like, well, Okay. Long story short, simply in my mind, I just asked myself, okay, now that we know you were being scammed, you know, how am I supposed to help? Like, how does this story continue? But being a radio presenter back then, being a very new radio presenter back then, doesn't it present one of those stories where you're like, oh, someone was trying to scam us, and you make it a whole radio interview? And then you know, I'm just saying.
You wouldn't put it past her.
I would not.
Saying.
I wouldn't put it past any celebrity. Like,
and
people are always trying
yeah.
to get themselves way further ahead, and that's okay. As in, it is showbiz. We love to see it. However, if it is true that really genuinely someone had actually done all of these things to you and was trying to, you know, put a bad taste whenever people think about your name by sending these very unfortunate pictures, I feel bad. It is very horrible that women keep being shamed in this way. You know what I mean? Like, if I woke up today and someone has decided to send nudes and associate me with that kind of conversation, it would be very rough. It would really be very rough. Emotional damage.
I was trending. And then when you see the actual person, I'm like, I wish she was actually hot. But now this person, I could discolored, it was a lot. And I had to come out and say, please, look at me. Look at me, fine girl. It's not me. It is not me. And it puts you in a weird position, especially with people.
Let's keep it moving. Let us know. Do you think she was clout chasing, or do you really think that this happened to her? Let us know. I honestly, at this rate, I am looking at everyone and the way Erika Mundi is directing people, and I'm saying, you know what? Let's keep it moving.